What's happening, world? Y'all tuned in to what's soon to be the biggest podcast show in the world. And for those that don't know, I go by the name of Gasz Monroe. So why wouldn't I call the show the Gaszstation? Because that's what it is. We full service. We bring y'all all type of topics. It ain't no set genre. This show gonna be going all over with different type of things that the world need to know. We networking with people. We building buzzes for artists. We getting topics and issues that need to be discussed for our communities. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be that real, raw, uncut shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no podcast show finna be like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Oakland, California, moved to Sacramento, and now I reside in the new Black Hollywood, Atlanta. So you know it's going down. We worldwide with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, teamwork make the dream work, but you gotta network to gain network. You feel me? So if you trying to network, build a buzz, you gotta tune in. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to know what's going on, tune in. Pull up to the Gaszstation because we full service with this thing. I hope y'all like season 1 because it's going down.
Yeah.
Cheer! The Gaszstation podcast starts now.
Yeah. We back. Man, week 4. This shit going by fast, man. A whole month in this thing, man. I'm proud of myself, man. I'm proud of all the people that's been supporting this show, showing love, commenting, sharing. Man, it's incredible. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank you all. Everybody been tuning in, subscribing, just talking about it, telling people. You know what I'm saying? Even the people that really ain't even watching or listening, that's just telling people. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all because it all add up. You know what I'm saying? Even if you really ain't watching it or listening or getting my views and my ratings go up just by you telling somebody else, that helped. You know what I'm saying? So I'm appreciative. You feel me? 4 weeks though, episode 4. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my haters though. You know what I'm saying? Hello. 4 episodes, man. There's been a lot going on in the world, man. I don't even know where I want to start, man. But you know, we might as well just go straight to the one and only, man, the very super legendary, made it capable for so many people to just use their urges and their sex appeal to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Made a way for a check for the freaks. You know what I'm saying? Hugh Hefner, man. Rest in peace, man, to the porn star god, man. You feel me? I don't know how many different ways I could just talk about that man in so many positive ways. You know what I'm saying? First of all, let me tell a story about myself. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when I moved to San Diego, California. For those that don't know, when I first left the Bay, and my mom wanted me to, she didn't want me in the Bay Area no more. I was fucking up at school and shit. And we went to San Diego. And I was out there in San Diego for a couple of years and fucking around. And really, it was a culture shock to me because I'd never seen real gangbangers before. I thought the shit was crazy. I thought it was dope because Snoop Dogg and the Dogg Pound was like one of my favorite groups ever. You know what I'm saying? Corrupt to this day is like my top 3 favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? But me seeing niggas gang banging face to face, like niggas run up on me like, nigga, where you from, homie? Like, God, that shit was crazy to me. Like, nigga, I'm gonna wear whatever I want. I say blood, I say cuz, I say all that shit, you feel me? But anyway, me and my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Tank, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Cool Way, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas from that squad, but we started a little clique, you know what I'm saying, called Playboy Gangsters, even though there was a real big Playboy Gangsters in LA, but we was in Dago, 619. So we started our little clique. Cause we was the fly niggas. We had all the bitches, all the baddest bitches, you know what I'm saying? All the fly, sexy females, you know what I'm saying? They all fucked with us, you know what I'm saying? We was the coolest niggas, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? We was all getting money. I had a job. I was hitting stupid licks back in 9th, 10th grade. Like, I was, man, like, down there called a Fed case at 15, 16, I think it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was running in stores, banks, fucking, we hit like 15 targets. That shit was all on the news. It was crazy, but, you know what I'm saying? Me and my niggas, we was really active, though, like, reckless ass kids, like, none of us had no fathers. We was all just single parent mom home, little young niggas just running the street wild, but we was cool, though. We wasn't like the type of niggas just bullying and just pushing line on niggas. Like we was a clique. We squatted up, but we had the bitches. We was dressed nice. You know what I'm saying? We was cool, and we called ourselves Playboy. So I always thought Hugh Hefner was the shit. Like I had me a Playboy chain. You know what I'm saying? I always was in the fucking mad bitches. Like man, like hella hoes. Like all my niggas, but we smashed chicks from all over the city. Like even when I moved back to the Bay, that's just what we did. Like we was them niggas, and people know that. You know what I'm saying? You go look at my Facebook, my Instagram. Like I got thousand followers. Like you take that shit back to childhood, niggas to tell you like, oh yeah, them niggas. And one of them niggas from them circle, they smashed my bitch. They smashed my sister, my cousin, my auntie. Some niggas mamas. Like we was smashing niggas mamas in high school. But anyway, it was the Playboy way, man. You feel me? Like we see these pornos before we actually was getting pussy. We was sneaking, looking at the Playboy magazine. We was watching them pornos. You feel me? I know I was. Shit, I liked the porn when I was a little kid. That's why I learned how to do some of the shit I was doing. You feel me? But that shit, I'm going all day talking about sex and porn and Playboy bunnies, and just the lifestyle and the Playboy mansion, and you know what I'm saying? Just so much different things that Hugh have brought to the game, and even prostitution and the amount of females and the pimps and players getting the money, and just the lifestyle. That shit was amazing, man. And I looked up to dude in certain ways. You know, I wasn't just idolized by him, but I thought he was a dope dude to have all them females making pornos in a big ass mansion, and he's the head honcho, and it's all love, and this nigga is in his 80s still getting his dick sucked and getting pussy and running this campaign. Like that shit is unheard of, you know what I'm saying? And he died September 27th, you know what I'm saying, 2017. Shout out to Hugh Hefner, man. Rest in peace to the legend, you know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy though, man, because they say Playboy was founded in 1953, man. That's hella years ago. That's like 70 years almost of just females and males getting paid to have sex, enjoy themselves on camera, and get good money for it, man. Let's give a hand clap for that. You know what I'm saying? Porn stars, man. Fucking for the check. Sucking and fucking and licking for the bag, though. You know what I'm saying? That's big to me, man. I thought about trying to do porn one time in life, and I said, nah, man. I done already fucked at least 100 females and didn't really get too much. Some shoes, some Jordans, and keys to the whips and little dumb shit. But I'm already too deep in. I done settled down. I could have made $1 million already. It's too late now. You feel me? I should have been doing that shit straight out of high school. Because then I could have been that dude, though. You know what I'm saying? Hello, taking pictures. Cheese. Hello, look at me now. But anyway, I ain't go that route. But yeah, Hugh Hef, man. Great dude, man. Good to see he went out with a bang. You feel me? He probably died with his dick in a bitch mouth. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But yeah, Hugh Hef, man. Then some more news, man. Some not too good news. Even though Hugh Hef, that wasn't good news neither. But I mean, he lived a long life, man. And when you get up to the late 80s, 90s, and 100, man, it's a blessing to die. I mean, that's the whole purpose of life anyway, to get to go to a greater place. So that really wasn't. It was a sad day, but it's understandable. He did his thing. His legacy would never be touched. But the Las Vegas shooting, man. You know, I lived in Las Vegas. I'm not born and raised in Las Vegas, but that's where I took my rap thing to another level. You know, say Mob Shop. The actual shop is in Vegas. The clothing store and the distribution center is in Vegas. Shout out AP9. Chop, you know what I mean? Southwest Committee. These are people that's influential on that movement. Lil Psycho now, Maserati, Rick, the director, Young Gas, you know. Different people out there, Vegas region, man, that rep the mob, you know what I'm saying? We all out there, man. My son, his mom, you know. A lot of people that are very close to me. I got cousins out there, you know what I mean? But that shooting, man, it took a lot of lives, man. This shit was life changing, man. Like this was like some 9/11 type shit, man. Like, or the sniper dude, the dude that was in the trunk that was sniping people. You know what I'm saying? The numbers, the statistics, and the demographics on this situation is unheard of. Like they had, 58 people. You know what I'm saying? 58 people died, got killed. You know what I'm saying? From this guy, and 489 was the last number that I saw. That was an accurate amount of people that got injured. 489 people injured. 58 people dead, man. Y'all gotta understand me. Y'all gotta hear what I'm saying. That's crazy. Like, and they saying it's from one dude on the 32nd floor at the Mandalay Bay. You know what I'm saying? This happened October 1st, 2017. One dude, his name was Stephen Paddock, I think it was. 64-year-old old dude. And what I'm not understanding is how the media is just presenting this dude like he was a saint or something, like he was just the greatest dude in the world. Like all the pictures they show of him, he's smiling. He was in one picture with this Asian lady. I don't know if she was an escort or his girlfriend or what, but he just, it looked like he was in a casino or something. He probably was paying for some pussy. Who knows? He lived in Las Vegas, but they just, glorify this dude in a way that it's like he didn't just cause a massacre. You know what I'm saying? They show him so happy. He was a good guy. He never been in trouble. He was wealthy, rich man, retired. All these uplifting things about this dude. And every time they show a picture of him, he's just so humble and so peaceful looking. They always just say, maybe it was a mental illness or something. And I say, fuck that and fuck him and fuck everybody that feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, nigga. Fuck you and fuck your family, fuck your mama, and fuck your kids if you got some, and shit. Straight like that, man, because it ain't like that, man. If it was any minority or anybody else, they'd have showed a mug shot, the worst picture, the worst camera angle, made that person look like the scum of the earth, make them look like they was the devil best friend or something. And they made this dude look like he was hanging out with Jesus the day before he went and killed everybody, and he's still with God. You know what I'm saying? Like he just went crazy real quick, and he's a good person. You know what I'm saying? He just, mental illness caused him to do all this, kill all these people, come up with this crazy strategic plan and meticulously execute it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just insane. And then they say stuff like they wouldn't have found them if it wasn't for all the smoke from all the guns. But I've lived in Vegas, you feel me? I know how high tech their security equipment is and how sharp they are. You got the police, you got Vice, you got ATF, you got gang unit, you know what I'm saying? You got the U.S. Marshals, you got the feds, you got sheriffs. There's like 7 different groups of law enforcement, all in Vegas, all every day, just working, clocking on their shit. This man checked into this room, had all this crazy military guns and shit, and set up shop on so-called the 32nd floor, and went in and did this for like 14 minutes, and they didn't even know where he was supposedly shooting from till later on. But then you got all these videos coming out with footage of where he was shooting from, footage of multiple windows busted out, and they showing shit where it looked like somebody was shooting from like the 4th or 5th floor, but the news was saying it was the 32nd floor. But the footage that you seeing with the where you see the bullets or you see look like gunfire from a room is way lower than 32 floors. There's just so much lies and conspiracies and so much shit going on within 1 week of this situation. Like 9/11, it was just so many people just hurt and torn from it, and the tragedy was so big, and we were just so lost and distraught from the situation.